I made 15 lakhs from running Airbnb without owning a single property. Seems impossible. Am I joking? Is this even legal? Well, yes, it is very much possible. In fact, me and thousands of other people across the globe are doing so, making money from Airbnbs without owning properties. In this video, we are going to discuss the same, how this golden business opportunity can benefit not only property managers but also landlords and even real estate agents. So do stick to the video till the end. Hi everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Preksha and I run Airbnbs in Goa. I make money from them without owning a single property through a very simple concept called as Airbnb Arbitrage. Seems like a fancy term? Well, before we get into details, first, why Airbnb? My question is, why not Airbnb? Airbnb is a revolution, not only in the real estate industry but also the hospitality sector. Started off as 2 mattresses being let out in an apartment to earn some extra money and has now become a $1 billion company. It gives an option to travelers who are looking for alternate accommodations with better facilities, wider spaces, better amenities, unique experiences, and also to property owners who want to maximize their rental income. Well, if you look at numbers, we can see that short-term rental gives a better rental yield as compared to long-term leases. For example, in Goa, a short-term rental heavy market, it is seen that a property on which short-term rental is run gives a yield in the range of 8 to 10% as compared to the same type of property given on a long-term basis, which only gives a return of 3 to 4%. So why not make use of this opportunity? But is it only possible through owning real estate? Not at all. Enter Airbnb Arbitrage. If I have to explain this model in under a minute, it is a really cool way to do Airbnb without having to own property. You lease one from a landlord, a company or a building and you pay rent to them and you run your business on it. That is, letting it out on short-term basis to tourists, corporate travelers or anyone who's looking for a short stay. After dealing with all your expenses such as utility bills, housekeeping, you should have a net revenue left with you that after paying the rent to the landlord, you get to keep. This is called as Rental Arbitrage or Airbnb Arbitrage. It has been around for quite a while, even before Airbnb existed. Even hotels used to lease out an entire building and run it as a hotel by putting their brand name on it. So yeah, arbitrage is very legit. Next thing is, who are the key stakeholders involved in this business? Because without a property, the model doesn't make sense. There's a property manager who will be running business on it. The property owners leases out the property to the manager. The manager negotiates the deal with the owner, gives them the rent, runs his or her own businesses, pay all the expenses and manage operations and keeps a profit. Real estate agents can be involved in the leasing out process and if they are able to get good deals, can also earn commission in management fees. But the important question is, why would anyone want to run their property to someone else? Why not run Airbnb themselves? Or what is in this business for the landlords? There are 3 points why any landlord would be up for an Airbnb arbitrage. Airbnbs help them utilize their vacant properties and maximize rental yield. Firstly, short-term leases gives a better rental yield as compared to long-term rental. Thus, a landlord who has a property and is not utilizing in it, that is, they are not staying in it, they would want to maximize it by utilizing the opportunity of Airbnb. Second, running an Airbnb is a whole business and involves all kinds of operation management, property management and headaches. A lot of people, they do not want to get involved in that. They would rather want to earn money passively than get involved in the nitty-gritty of guest management, guest handling, property maintenance, etc. And third is the regular maintenance of the property. Airbnb solely relies on guest management and hospitality service. For that, a property needs to be in the best conditions to get a good review. If a property is not well maintained, the whole business doesn't work out. These 3 reasons are broad enough to convince any landlord why they should be exploring Airbnb arbitrage opportunities rather than going on long-term rental lease. So now that you're convinced with this golden business, how do you find the opportunities? around you in the same country as you or around the world. It's a 3-step, simple, not really, but straightforward process. First, sort out the legalities and understand the local laws and regulations of the place where you want to start your Airbnb. For example, if you want to start an Airbnb in Goa, go on Google, type Goa Airbnb laws. You'll find a list if short-term rental is allowed here or not, what are the rules, what are the requirements, sort them out first. Second, find viable properties. Not every kind of property is Airbnb-able. We will discuss about it more in detail in further videos, so make sure you do subscribe to the channel because I will be sharing all the insights that I got while running Airbnbs. But selecting the right kind of property is really important if you want to make this business work. That means selecting a good location, checking the society laws, defining your target audience, everything. Third, the most important, talking to the landlord and getting his or her consent. The whole model of Airbnb arbitrage depends on the consent of the landlord. Usually in the long-term leases contract, there is a no subletting clause. However, if the landlord has given you explicit permission to run short-term rental on it, it will be beneficial for both of you. Talk to the landlords directly, explain your business model and negotiate terms. Make it a win-win situation for both of you. Again, we will discuss this in depth in more videos. Remember, not every property will work, so we need to refine those skills also. And that is how you can start making money on Airbnb without owning a property. The key is to be strategic, professional and finding good opportunities. If you found this video to be helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be sharing more information on how to maximize your rental yield, how to run an Airbnb as a manager, how to look for property as an investor. If you have any questions, do drop them in the comments below. I would love to help you get started. See you the next time.